Hello again. You're listening to the EnterpriseJoy podcast, Enterprise Strategies for Leaders in Under 5 Minutes. I'm Vishal, your mover and shaker of turning delivery data into leadership leverage. Today, we put opinions aside and move towards evidence. For over a decade, Google's DORA research has analyzed tens of thousands of teams and grouped them by performance using 5 indicators that now show up in board packs across industries: the deployment frequency, lead time for changes, time to restore service, change failure rate, and reliability. Think of these as one system: throughput on the left, stability on the right, reliability binding the two. Elite performers score well across the board, which means they ship quickly and recover quickly while breaking less. So, what does the data actually say? Elite groups release on demand, often several times per day. Their lead time from commit to production is measured in hours. When an incident occurs, restoration is rapid and the proportion of changes that cause customer pain is lower than in slower organizations. In simple terms, fast and stable instead of fast then stable. Now, why should the executives care about this? Because earlier DORA work established that strong software delivery and operations performance predicts organizational performance. Firms with higher delivery capability are more likely to hit commercial targets such as profitability, productivity, and market share, and they also report better customer satisfaction. That link holds across regulated and non-regulated contexts, which means you do not need to be digital native to benefit from this. So how do the teams reach elite levels without hampering quality? There are 3 patterns that repeat in the research. First, reliability is treated as a product KPI. Google Site Reliability Engineering popularized service level objectives with error budgets. An SLO is your promise to the user, and an error budget is your formal allowance for imperfection. If you are inside budget, continue shipping. If you burn the budget, you pause feature work and invest in resilience. Ben Sloss, who led SRE at Google, has written repeatedly that 100% is the wrong target because it kills innovation. The budget is the leadership control and reconciles speed with safety. Second, elite teams shorten lead time on purpose. They instrument the pipeline end to end so that the journey from commit to production is measured. They then attack the slowest segment: manual approvals, long test queues, handoffs, or deployment windows that exist because of the habit rather than risk. When you compress lead time, you reduce the batch size, expose defects earlier, and lower the cost of change. And third, decision velocity is designed for. Jeff Bezos draws a clear line between reversible two-way decisions and one-way commitments. Reversible calls should move quickly with lightweight processes. Irreversible calls deserve slower, deeper diligence. This simple distinction prevents unnecessary meetings, keeps the releases steady, and preserves the quality for truly high-consequence bets. So here are 3 practical enterprise KPIs that you can adopt based on these. Number 1, throughput: the deployment frequency reported by service or product, and the lead time for changes by tracking the median and the 90th percentile from commit to production. Number 2, stability: the change failure rate defined as failure having customer visible impact or an SLO breach, and the time to restore service, that is the incident auditable start and stop time. And third, reliability: the SLO attainment or percentage per service tied to user experience. Publish the error budget policy that states what pauses when the budget is burned, who can grant exceptions, and how recovery is judged. On that note, here are your actions for today. Baseline the DORA metrics and SLO attainment for your top 3 customer-facing services over the last 90 days. Publish a 1-page error budget policy that spells out what pauses when budgets are burned, and identify the slowest segment in your commit to production path and run 1 experiment to cut it down by 30% in the next 4 weeks. And that's it. If you have examples of making DORA work in a non-tech or heavily regulated setting, I would love to learn from you. Write to me on podcast@enterprisejoy.com. Tomorrow we shift from metrics to mechanics. We will explore Little's Law and work in progress limits. I'm Vishal, and this is the EnterpriseJoy podcast, Enterprise Strategies for Leaders in Under 5 Minutes.